welcome to Grounding, Growing and Gardening. My name's Katie, and this is part of a farm that I grew up on and have the opportunity to steward during this next phase of my life. And so I think that this channel is going to be really fun because this is all new to me, right? I grew up on this farm, moved off the farm when I was 9 years old. So I would come out here and do things and hang out, but it was never something that I had to do to grow the land. It is gonna be windy, so I hope this isn't really loud for y'all. So anyway, this new chapter, this new chapter in my life. I cannot see my screen, y'all. It's so bright out here, I can't see you, so sorry about that thumb for a minute. It's a new chapter in my life, and I'm really excited about it. And hopefully, my journey will be fun for you, and maybe teach you something, and I would love to learn anything you guys have to share. You can find me on Instagram. So yeah, so here's what we're gonna do today. I am going to be putting a market garden. That's the goal, that's the intention, a market garden on just this very, very small plot of what is this behind me, of what is about a 30-acre field, but probably, let's say 7 of that is woods right now. Some of it will stay that way. Some of it won't. So, here we go. Let me tell you about this a little bit, and you can just come with me on this crazy fun journey. It's gonna be amazing. Okay, so, I don't know if you can see, and like I said, I can't see you, because it's so bright out here, I can't see my screen. There's gray spray paint right there, a little dot. I came out the other day and I walked off what I need for 5. I thought I was gonna do 4, now I think I'm gonna do 5. 5 30-inch wide 50-foot beds. And this has been really a big planning process. I mean, this is 2 years of thought in the making. Just getting out here, learning enough to be confident enough to come out here and do something. Watching my feet because I am in flip-flops, which I know is crazy, but the hay just got cut like this week, so it's really low and I'm not expecting to run across anything too crazy. So yeah, so I wanted to put it in there, but you can see why that's probably not the best idea. There's lots of tree cover. I just think that's such a pretty spot. But this spot makes more sense. I'm noticing now that I've driven up that obviously I'm a little too close to what is going to be the pathway for vehicles to come in and out of here. So I'm going to need to move over to the south a little bit. And I also am noticing that this ground is very different than the ground that I deal with at my property in town. So up there, it's very earthy, right? And I don't know a better word to describe that, but the dirt is very fresh and alive, and you can smell it. Out here, this stuff is really not unattractive, but it's kind of sandy. It's got a little more clay in it than we do in town. So I was already planning, on doing no-till, thick compost, layer. And I'm thinking of using probably hay for the mulch. It just makes the most sense. I've already got access to hay, and I think that it will work well because I'm gonna do quick crops. What's the plan? Oh, my van, y'all. That little girl, man, she's still kicking. That is a 2000 model. Doesn't even have 200,000 miles on it yet though. So you'll see her around from time to time, I'm sure. Anyway, so yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just kind of out here today, just kind of checking things out, planning things out, looking at what I need to do, readjusting measurements. My next step is going to be to grab a silage tarp once I get my spot figured out, and I want to be really sure about it so I don't cover any hay unintentionally, because I'm going to use as little of the property as I can, because we need the hay. That's how the farm pays its taxes, so that's what we got to do right now. And it's a good service to the community. This farm has been completely organic registered organic since 2000. So everything that I will be doing out here will be completely organic. Now, I am not a certified organic grower, but I've grown up in an organic household, if that makes sense. So a lot of things that people have to figure out just come really naturally to me, because I learned them as a child, and so I just continued them in my adult life. Like, we don't use bug spray, right? We use orange oil and things like that. I don't know. Anyway, that is the growing aspect of our day. And if you hang out with me this long, let's talk a little bit about grounding. I mentioned that I'm out here in flip-flops, and you guys may think that's crazy, because snakes, right, and whatnot. But I'm aware. I'm always aware of my surroundings when I'm out here. I listen for hogs and that sort of thing. But I feel so much more grounded when I am barefoot or when I am in flip-flops. And I like a good heel, don't get me wrong, right? I like a good heel. But the earth is just so beautiful, and I like to be connected to it. So I guess this is where I'm going to ask you a question. Do you like to ground? Is that something that you're into? And if so, what's your process? Or do you have a multi-step process? Is it something that you practice daily? I'm interested. So yeah, so if you want to answer that question, come over to Instagram. Find me over there, Grounding, Growing, and Gardening, and let me know. I'll be looking forward to it. You guys are so amazing for joining me on this journey, and I can't wait to see the progress over the next few months. Make sure you do stay grounded. Keep growing, and don't forget to water yourself. Look at that little guy. He's just living his life. Mr. Spider, that bumblebee is not food for you.